Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your host, Crazy Mike, welcoming you to The Smallest Truth. We're getting a restart going. You know how your shit slows down on your ass. We better bring Edge up just in case. We have to go do some searching. Here we are. Welcome to The Smallest Truth. Right. This is the smallest truth for today. My smallest truthers have come to me telling me that eBay is about to have a class action defamation lawsuit filed against them. And if that is true, they're not going to survive defamation. I guarantee they have. Just like FedEx, right, Raj? Right, Raj? Just like FedEx, they think they're too big and they're untouchable and can bully anyone they want. Right? Right? Now, Governor Shapiro, you should have gotten off your ass 2 years ago. Right? Didn't I tag you? Didn't I tag you? Read this, Governor Shapiro. You're tagged in this. So I know you know that this is happening. Read that. You know it's true. It's the truth, isn't it, Josh? Ain't it? Didn't do nothing. Did you? Why? Why? Why did you not do nothing? Why did you let your SS squad come into that supply chain facility and harass me, stalk me, abuse me the way you did? Allow them to fucking what? Fire me from my job? They had no right to fucking fire me. I don't think anybody in that building had the right to fire me. Just like this. This one here, right? Did it to me again. Did it to me again, right? I wasn't even legal. All over trying to screw somebody, Josh, and what happened? They killed a fucking construction worker. Because you wouldn't get up off your ass. You didn't do your job. Oh, now you come out on that motherfucking TV. You come out on that motherfucking TV and you say, well, we've been in secret. You ain't shit in fucking secret. You didn't fucking shit in secret. You just sat back. You fucking laughed this whole goddamn time. Hee hee ha ha. Fuck you, bitch. No, fuck you, bitch. Why the hell is he yelling at me? Just getting the point across, Josh. I ain't mad. I ain't fucking crazy. I know you all like to say I am, right? Y'all swear you're kicking my fucking door in, Josh. Well, send your fucking goon squad down here and kick my motherfucking door in. Fucking threats and bullshit. What about you, Mayor Lutz? You in on this fucking shit too. You and that whole fucking community down there. Huh? Let's go over my comments I have in here. Right, they're pictures. This picture here. I went to log in. I went to log in to see what my schedule was. This was right after I got told to go home, which ended up being my last write-up. Yeah, not present to sign. Right? my whatever the fuck he wants to call himself, Eli, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. I don't give a fuck because you ain't, right? That day, that last day, I got into a whatever the fuck you want to call it with Eli, right? Because they come down and they started their fucking bullshit on me about how I'm this, that, and the fucking other thing, and I ain't this, that, and the fucking other thing. How they scan my fucking badge when they're not supposed to be scanning it, right? They're there to bring me paperwork every single time they scan my badge. Well, they'll scan my badge for, say, like this paperwork, saying that I was a legacy ground employee, right? So they hand me that, and they hand me this other one. Where is it? I got another one that day. This one here. Is this the one about bloodborne pathogens? Raj, do you have some kind of fucking disease rolling around at H170? Do you? Oh, no, they're out there trying to say I have the disease, right? I'm the one that's disease infested. No, I'm not. Well, anyway, I got into this tisk with Eli, who had handed me these two papers and then came and scanned my badge 3 times, right? 3 times. What did you scan it the 3rd time for? And that's what I questioned him on. What the fuck did you scan that goddamn badge the 3rd time for? What was your reply to that, Eli? Oh, Mike, we can discuss this. Oh, you're telling me you fucking done something shitty. So I get sent home. Not that he had the power to send me home, but hey, you gotta play their fucking game. So sure, no problem. I'll go home. By the time I got home, that was done. My schedule was just completely fucking gone. Didn't have another fucking hour of work. And then I get this in the mail saying I'm not present, right? Trying to say that I don't know what the fuck they said in there, but it sure as hell doesn't say how I fucking went on Eli about fucking scanning my badge and all that other shit. Don't worry, Curtis. Your goddamn ass was standing there. Remember, you ran out of that fucking trailer, ran over to tell your fucking friends anything I fucking tell you, you fucking scumbag piece of shit. What other ones we got on here? I got a lot of them. I'm just waiting. Where this shit's coming. What's this one? Oh, does this one show my fucking 40 hours of vacation time that they fucking stole from me? That was done on 12/1/24. I took that picture for a reason. I took that picture for a reason. But anyway, I have several of these pictures, right? And they show, this is from a different website, Blue Yonder. You see on the first one, my phone is an app, and it's not the same as this web page. So I could go to that app, see what it says there, come to this web page, and it'd be different. I could see my 40 hours of vacation time. I could see all my shit in there. And then I'd question that, send emails off to Linda, right, Linda? Here, Linda Goebel, right? Where's that fucking letter at? Linda, here, right? Linda Goebel, right? You swore you were my HR manager. All you did was fucking screw me, right? Everything I fucking told you that they were doing to me, you went and tried to turn that back against me. So you weren't HR, were you? HR is supposed to stop these things from happening to the employees, not allow them to continue to do these things, because that's what you've allowed them to do, to violate policy for as long as you allowed them to violate it. You fucking bitch. Yeah, I called you a fucking bitch. You refuse to do your motherfucking job too. All leading up to some goddamn construction worker being killed on Monday. We ain't done. I'm gonna fucking bitch all I want to bitch about, whatever the fuck I want to bitch about. Josh Shapiro, you are gonna get the fuck up off your goddamn ass. You better show up and knock on my motherfucking door, bitch. Apologize. You're crazy. Well, fuck you. Yeah, fucking bastards. So yeah, they keep posting this shit out that if I apologize to these motherfuckers, things will get better for me. I'm not apologizing to a single fucking one of you. Josh, what fucking apology do I owe you? You're the one that's refusing to do your fucking job. You're the governor of the whole fucking Commonwealth. And you're refusing to do your job. But you think I owe you some fucking apology because I called you a piece of shit? Because I said you're an asshole? Because I said you're a fucking jackass? You are! Won't sit there and say, oh, well, Mike's fucking crazy. He's got some kind of mental issue. No, I don't. I absolutely do not. Trying to make it that way, aren't you? How about that judge? Yeah, we're still not done with your ass. We're still not done with your ass. The crooked shit you fucking did to me. I don't care how much people want to come up and kiss my ass now. And there's plenty of them that are doing it. Stop. I don't want your fucking face anywhere near my ass. Right? All those motherfuckers, they all did that shit. They're all still fucking rolling, doing whatever the fuck shit that is. And yet, I'm sitting here. I do things. I earn some money. I'm not totally without income streams. But I got to sit here without a fucking job because you, Josh Shapiro, the governor of the fucking Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, are allowing these companies to come into the fucking Commonwealth and treat their employees like shit. You want to offer no fucking protections. Like I said, I bet you treated your own fucking employees the same fucking way. If you ever had a business to have employees with. Right? Wouldn't know how to treat your fucking people. Like I said, your ass better knock on my motherfucking door. You know who I am. You know where I live. You said your goon squad, your fucking SS, out to fucking harass me all the time. And by the way, Josh, parking lots are private property. Tell your fucking SS squad they are not to be harassing people in a fucking parking lot. I better not roll into any parking lot and any fucking store or any fucking place I go and find one of my goddamn police cars blocking up the fucking driveway. Yeah, I said mine. I'm the fucking taxpayer. Those cars belong to us, not you, not those fucking goddamn police stations, and sure as hell not the cops that are driving them. Don't block the goddamn roadway. Especially if you ain't got the lights on. You tell them, Josh, get the fuck off of the state fucking roads. The state police patrol the state fucking highways, not the fucking locals. Yeah, now I'm going to have them stalking me again. I'm going to have them ride me outside my motherfucking house because that's the kind of losers you hire in the fucking police department. I don't stalk them. I don't fucking harass them. I call them out. That's not harassment. This is the motherfucking truth. So you send your fucking goon squad. Stalk me all the fuck they want. I call them out, don't I? You seen it. They stalked me over in the fucking York Central Market. Again, parked that fucking car right in the fucking alleyway to block the fucking drive surface. Walked in that motherfucker. I offered them to go anyway. They had to walk through me. I let them. Bitches. Now come stalk me again every time I walk into that fucking market over there. You send a goon fucking cop in there to fucking harass me. Well, you harass away, motherfuckers. Because I call you out on it too, don't I? Yes, I do. And your goddamn fucking bullshit. And I ain't trying to make this political. Because my ass is a fucking Democrat. But I sure as fuck think you're a Democrat. Why? Because I have a picture of a goddamn Donald Trump hat on my fucking eBay shit? Because I have a fucking Donald Trump hat? See, that's the hate. That's the fucking hate, you goddamn fucking Democrats. You fucking left bastards want to run the fuck out there. I'm one of you because I put a fucking picture up that says I'll vote for a fucking convicted felon. You want to hate me now? Well, fuck you. You hate away because you can't hate me enough to make me want to fucking do something stupid to you. I just tell you, yo, sure, you got to rise out of Mike. Woo-hoo! It's Mike's power. Hey, you ain't taking nothing from him. You're not taking his energy from him. You sure as hell ain't fucking draining him of anything. You see, my partner keeps saying every goddamn fucking day, Mike, where the hell do you come up with all this energy at? You were just so full of motherfucking energy. Yeah, because you people can't take it. I won't allow you to have it. You try to harvest it all the time, but you can't get it. You just can't. My energy. My motherfucking power. And you ain't taking it. I stand in it, don't I? I stand in it very well. And what's this one? Is this another letter from Linda? Oh, no, that's one. Ha 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 ha. This is for tickets. Okay, I was when I got fired from supply chain, right? I had gotten another job at FedEx Ground up in Middletown, right? Well, I had to drive my car, which of course wasn't inspected at the time. I got pulled over by the Donegal Police Department, the same motherfuckers that keep fucking pulling people over in that goddamn parking lot up there. Yeah, I was just talking about you fucking goons. Yeah, I was, and here's why. You stalked me. You purposely hunted me down, pulled me the fuck over that night. So trying to cost me my motherfucking job. See, that's how you know they were chasing me to Boohoo. They were chasing me to Boohoo. Well, DHL, because Boohoo, I guess I was going to end up bringing that contract to FedEx. I ain't bringing it. Boohoo, you ain't coming to FedEx. I'm not ever going back. Hear that, Raj? I'm not ever coming back. Not ever coming back. But I am going to see that the proper authorities, Josh Shapiro, you do your motherfucking job and you put those people down for what they did. You're constantly wanting to come after me. You keep telling me I'm the one going to fucking prison. Antonio, am I in jail yet? Then you lied. You lied the day I was hired, Antonio. Raj, he lied. Said I was going to prison. Oh, yes, he did. Sat that motherfucker with that ankle monitor on me. Yeah. The prison knows that fucking prisoner was out of the fucking prison that night. Had an ankle monitor on him. They know it was sitting in that motherfucking building right there beside me. Right beside me. So you were threatening me, Antonio, for your fucking goon squad. For your fucking goon squad. Yeah, they're always going to be goon squad. Just thugs with fucking guns. I ain't ever going to see the cops as anything but a thug with a fucking gun. That's the only thing you got. Intimidation. Intimidation. Well, I won't be intimidated by you. You're going to have to you better sling that motherfucking smoke wagon. That's your only choice with me. You better sling that motherfucking smoke wagon. I ain't got one to sling back, bitch. I don't carry guns. I don't own one. I don't need one. Ain't never thought a day in my life that I was ever going to need a fucking gun to defend myself. And I still, to this day, don't think I ever will. Bet that eats right the fuck at you. Bet that eats right the fuck at you. I ain't a thug. I don't have to wear my gun on the outside of my pants for the whole fucking world to feel. You thugs do. You are what you are. I am what I am, right? You people, I don't know what the fuck all you have fucking done to me. Bobby Herman, who was sitting in that motherfucking room that day. Who was in that room that I didn't get to face? Because you went over there after you had already taken my money, which means the case was over. So I never even had the opportunity to face them. Bobby Herman, who the fuck was in that room? Send your investigators down there. Josh, Your criminal justice system has screwed me. It's time you fixed it. You're the governor. Do your job. Do your fucking job. I was doing mine. They fired me twice for doing my job. Hey, what do you want me to do? Remember, eBay Incorporated. I want a letter, not, hey, go look at your messages. No, you will send me a fucking legal letter. I want legal documentation that states exactly why I was thrown off your platform. What did I do? And don't come back and try to say, well, we'll reinstate you. Fuck you. I wouldn't want to sell another fucking thing on your goddamn fucking platform as long as it's around. So no, we're done with eBay Incorporated. I guess that means eventually I'm going to get rid of my PayPal account, right? They're tied in with you. And I'm not going to want to have anything to do with eBay at all. So all that fucking work I've put in, learning your goddamn buttons and shit, is all for now. I'm going to end up not using it anymore. I'll go away from PayPal. Josh, I'm still waiting on you. 4 years now. Is your investigation done, Josh? Huh? I keep hearing it's coming to a close. I keep hearing decisions have been made in my favor. Where's my heritage? Where is my inheritance? Is the money coming? I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm just asking. Is it coming? Huh? They say decisions have already been made in my favor. Yet, I don't see nothing. I don't feel no changes. Nothing's getting better. Yeah, I'm actually asking, Josh, those are questions I'm asking through your open door policy. You as the governor have an open door policy. I just walked through your fucking door, Josh. You're tagged in this. I know you heard it. You answer my questions. On the TV, you come on to goddamn News 8, the Fox 43. Yeah, Fox 43. Hey, you, Evan Forrester. You think I'm going to apologize to you? I've warned you. Do not attempt to do anything to those renters down in that motherfucking house below you because of what I say. You horrible fucking landlord. Do not take one word I say out on my goddamn granddaughter, her mother, David, the mother's boyfriend. Don't. I'm warning you. I'll sue you too. I will own Fox 43. I'm already going to own them because weren't you in on it? Weren't you in on it? You're the one that had me arrested that night, ain't you? So did you force that female cop? Yeah, bitch. Uh-huh. Yes, I did again. You gonna come fucking hawk me up, harass me for some reason? You had that bitch sit Shannon in that fucking courtroom that day, acting like she's the one that was doing this to me? Are you? Evan, I asked you a fucking question. Answer that on Fox 43, bitch. Got the balls? Do you have the balls to answer the question? We'll see. Everybody's going to be watching Fox 43 now. They're all going to be watching to see if you come out and answer the motherfucking question. You have an open door policy at Fox 43. I just kicked your motherfucking door in and asked you an open door question. Now you come on the motherfucking TV and you answer me. Why'd you do that, Josh? Why'd you do that? Because those thugs showed the fuck up and thought they were going to. Do you realize that woman threatened to murder me twice that night? But you don't give a fuck about that, do you? No, I was down on your property. I was yelling at the fucking cops. They were thugging me. Go watch that motherfucking video. She threatened me twice. I didn't threaten her not a goddamn time. I told her I was going to let her do whatever the fuck she wanted to do to me. And when I told her to stop, she better fucking stop. That's when I was going to defend myself. Oh, you got a problem with that? You think that's a threat? Well, the bitch threatened to fucking put a bullet in my motherfucking back. She threatened to yank that smoke wagon on me. And think you ain't gonna get a fucking reaction out of motherfucker when you're sitting there threatening to put a bullet in her back. Yeah, that happened on your property, Evan. I was threatened by the motherfucking police on your property. Your property. So you called them that night, didn't you? Because it wasn't Shannon that called them. It's private property. I just fucking sat there and told you that the police are not allowed on private property. So you would have been the one that called and caused all this shit for me. Defamation, bitch. Chase. That's Chase. My neighbor's dog. He's such a good dog. I love Chase. He tries to get in my car once in a while. Wants to go for a ride with me. He's a good dog. I love him. And he doesn't bother the cats like you would think. Because, you know, they're not in the same house. They're not knowing, but he doesn't. He doesn't go after them. He's got, I don't know that they hang around with him. But Chase is a good dog. Look, Mike's calmed down again. I was never fucking up in the first place. Jesus Christ. I have this ability. I can boop, 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 and boop, boop, boop. No, don't make me crazy. It doesn't make me bipolar. It doesn't fucking make me multiple personality disorder or any fucking thing else. It makes me a human being who has had this shittiness done every day, continually, for 4 fucking years now. And I don't know. You'll have to go back to, you know, don't you, Evan? And don't you dare say I'm fucking trying to defame you. You're the one that had me arrested on private property. Ain't that right, ma'am? Ain't that right, ma'am? Ain't he the one that called you out that night? No, Shannon called you, right? I don't care who called me. And I don't care who called you. I just know that fucking newsman is in on it. Go to the doctor's yet, Evan? You should. You really should. We know I got a gift. And I'm telling you. It's the only warning you're going to get from me, Evan. You better go to the doctor's. God, I hate when it does that. Damn bunch of fucking bullshit. So what I will offer to Boohoo is I know where there's an empty facility sitting. You want to come to America? I know where there's a facility we can take. Don't worry. Raj and FedEx are going to owe me a ton of money for what they done to me, the abuse they allowed to happen. They allowed it to happen to me. They're as responsible as the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and Josh Shapiro are. So boo-hoo, you want to come to America. FedEx and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania will see that it happens. Won't you, Josh? Won't you? You people want to make a deal. That's the thing. I won't back down. I won't give in. I keep standing my ground. I'm not moving, not 1 inch. That's your problem. You're hitting a brick wall and it just keeps piling up on yous, on all you people. Your shit. It's just fucking piling up against the wall. And I ain't moving. I didn't do those things to you people. You fucking people did them to me. Well, what's this all stem from, Michael? Oh, the fact that maybe sometime in my life, I may have, may not have. Ain't nobody's fucking business. I'll just keep saying, my motherfucking name is on that motherfucking letter. So I just claim everything that's in it. I did it all. According to the letter. I put some really bad people down. I sent some really bad people to prison. Okay, that's what the fuck I did. And now, all these fucking years later, after I was supposed to be protected, watched, and nobody was ever fucking supposed to know, you let it out, didn't you, Bob? You let it out, didn't you, Bob? Bobby Herman, the judge, let it out. And now these people, which I don't give a fuck, come on, come try to get me. The thugs. Yeah, there were bad cops that were put down in that. There were bad cops that went down in that. Bad ones. And people wonder why I talk the way I do about the fucking thugs. Because they are all thugs. They won't stand the fuck up against their own fucking people. Which makes them complacent and just as guilty of it as the rest of them. So you ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking thugs. I don't give a shit. You stalk me all you want. I call you out on it. Right, Mr. Sleeper? Mr. Sleeper, yeah, that's a cop that sits down there at the fucking little people daycare at the end of my street and sleeps. The sleeper. So when I drive down my driveway, he comes pulling out of that driveway. Well, how do you know he's following you, Michael? Because he heads down the hill into Columbia Borough out of his jurisdiction. Out of his jurisdiction. Down the hill into somebody else's jurisdiction. That's how I know he's stalking me. Or was it 2 minutes later when I pulled up on the fucking corner and here comes his other buddy in an unmarked car? Oh, coincidence? Nah. Not a fucking coincidence. Or like I said, when I walk into the fucking market, any market, and you come the fuck in there, stalk me. I mean, what are you going to do when I'm standing there in that York market and I start calling yous out for it? You think I'm going to give a shit what any of those people in that market think about me? Do you? Because I'm not. Obviously, I opened my motherfucking mouth to say it in the first place. So I ain't going to care what any of those fucking people think in the last place. So you go ahead. Keep stalking. So the mayor of York City, you are the ruler of the police department in York City. You see, you assign the chief of police, right? You assign the chief of police, which means you're in charge of the police department. You better fucking tell your goddamn dirtbag cops back the fuck up off of me. Don't you got crack dealers to go bust? And there is the problem. They want to harass me because I don't carry weapons and I usually don't say nothing. They're too afraid to go kick the door in of the crack dealer's house because the crack dealer's got a gun and is going to shoot back. Well, they're so fucking hell-bent on wanting to fucking draw their smoke wagons on me. They should be, just as glad to go fucking yank it on the goddamn fucking crack dealer. But they won't. They're afraid of the crack dealer. Or they would have done fucking stopped the crack a long time ago. So, Mr. or Mrs. Mayor of York, you have a problem in your city and I ain't it. I suggest you tell your police officers to quit harassing me and do their jobs. I mean, if you got some reason to arrest me, come arrest me. Don't fucking harass me. And like I said, Antonio sat there and told me on August 24th I was going to prison in York County. Didn't happen. Told me 2 years after that I was going to Lancaster County. We're waiting on that day. Columbia Borough, you gonna send your officers up here? You come take me to that new prison down there? Are you? How about Lancaster City? Do you got something on me? Anybody in Lancaster County? Do you got something on me? You want to talk to me about something? You got a warrant for my motherfucking arrest? No, I'd say I got lawsuits against you all. So, hey, Mr. or Mrs. District Attorney, those crimes are being committed against me. Do you not think maybe you should come fucking talk to me about whether or not I want to institute a case against them? I'm waiting on a reply. Any at all, Mr. or Mrs. District Attorney? York, Lancaster County, Dauphin County. Hell, how about a state one? A state one? A state attorney? I mean, come on, Josh. The guy in your position, the guy in your opposition, or woman, whoever they are. I'm waiting. Did we hear anything? So do you people really care what happened to the citizens in your fucking Commonwealth? Do you really care? Or is it okay because you don't like that person to allow that shit to happen to them? Because your job is to protect and serve, no matter what. It doesn't say protect and serve only the people you like. Mike, why you gotta be like that? Because that's the way I am. So come on. I'm waiting to settle all my lawsuits and say, fuck you, Debbie. All right, so now we're past all of that fucking bullshit. At least past it for a little bit. Let's talk about that accident that happened on 581 on Monday morning, where the FedEx truck hit the construction truck. I'd like to know, and yeah, Evan, you come out and do a story on it. News 8, you come out and do a story on it too. Was the construction vehicle equipped with the cone pickup device? What's the cone pickup device, Mike? It's this thing that sits on the fucking back of these trucks. Like that, one that got hit. And it's got this big old arm on it that sticks out. And as it drives down the street, the cones hit it and slide in to the truck. Right? And then the person who's there picking up the cones gets them from the whole other side of the truck, the opposite side of the truck that truck was hit on. That truck was hit on the passenger side to pick up for the persons on the driver's side. The arm sits out there. It's like a plow, I guess. You could call it a snow plow. Sits out there and smacks the cones, and the cones just keep rolling right on in, right on in. I've seen them used. So I'm asking, was that vehicle equipped with that? That construction vehicle, did it have that piece of equipment on it? If not, it should be required. Write a law. Require that safety equipment so that these people do not have to put their life at risk for some stupid fucking cone. That man or woman, if it was the construction worker that died, the one in the back of the truck, and I don't know, it didn't say yet, or I didn't read it. But if that's the one that died, chances are they would not have died. Probably still would have been injured. but would not have died if they were on the opposite side of that truck picking those cones up. And now I think maybe they ought to redesign that to bring those cones into some kind of belt system that picks the cone up and just dumps it on the truck. Right? Because it would come in the arm like the plow, and then the arm curves around, right, and then attaches to the back of the truck, right? So it'll stop there. Boom. And the truck will just drag the cone along. But the guy's standing there and he picks it up. Well, I think we need to come up with a conveyor system that when that arm hits that cone, it comes in, it scoops it up on the conveyor system, and then the conveyor system can come up, curve it around, and bring it into the truck. Now we can keep the driver away from the back of the truck altogether, or the worker from the back of the truck altogether. So I'd just like to know, was that equipment being used on that truck? If not, I think maybe there ought to be some laws that require it. And now if we're going to enact laws to require it, then I think at that point, the state should be required to buy the equipment. And whether it's force rented to the construction companies or not, or just given to them, I don't know, work out a deal. But then anybody who does that type of work on a state road just automatically goes to wherever the local lot is and picks that equipment up, attaches it to the back of their truck, and off they go. We save lives that way. We'll save a lot of lives. Now, let's talk about the other truck. Where was that truck coming from? What facility? If he was headed east, right, towards Harrisburg on 581, means he was probably going to H-170. It's a ground truck. He was going to go over, get on 83 South, and jump off there in Lewisberry, which puts it on Ben's head. Ben, right? You're the one that claimed you were the shit. You were the one that tried to fucking take my job, right? Right? Now, I have paperwork. That says that I am a legacy ground employee and that the maintenance department is also legacy employees, which means there's no real maintenance department anymore now that they fucking fired me and got rid of me. So now we're going to question Ben. Ben, is that accident your fault? Got that, Josh? Josh, you're going to have your investigators down there at H-170, and they're going to be questioning this. They're going to go question Ben, or was Ben a cop? I don't know who the hell Ben was. Ben just claimed he was the fucking boss of everything. Allowed them fucking people to torture me, wrote me the fuck up for all the fucking stupidness that I didn't do. These people attacked me, and they wrote me up for it for fucking defending myself. Wrote me up for defending myself. So anyway, Ben, that accident is your fault. If that truck was coming to H-170, that set of doubles, if that truck was coming to H-170, that's your fault. Because we're going to question the maintenance on the truck. Yeah, you better damn well believe Josh has got his fucking people. They're coming to H-170. They're going to dig through the legacy employees maintenance department. And while you're down there, Josh, you find all that fucking paperwork on me. They're down there burning it. Before they fired me, I seen it all piled out in the fucking outside the office one day on skids. On skids. The cameras will show it sitting there. You just have to go back and watch all the cameras. Watch all the cameras. The cameras will show that fucking shit come out that office and sit there. Now, what they did with it, I don't know, but all of my documentation, all of my evidence is going to be in there. Go get it. There's your excuse. You fucking use every other excuse. Just like I believe when that nut went in that hospital over there and shot up that doctor. Well, I believe that doctor. I believe. And it ain't defamation by me saying it. They sent that man in there. That man, not the doctor, the man who did the shooting. He was sent in there to do that so that the police could go into the office and destroy the evidence that they've used to convict all of these people of all of these things for all of these years because they're crooked. Why, Mike? Well, I cut my finger one day, dropped some blood down on a goddamn fucking box. I reported it to my supervisor, Michael. I left fucking work that night. I saw the fucking cops flying up the fucking highway to go collect that evidence. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. so they could take my blood, my DNA, and place that at crime scenes wherever the fuck they wanted to say that I'm guilty of committing these crimes. And that's why that psychopath was sent into that hospital to do that. So that way, the crooked cop, and I'm not saying all of them, the crooked cop could go get the evidence and destroy it. Do your investigation, Josh. You're going to find out that that is true. True. You, Evan, you do the investigation. You go do it. That'll be your apology to me. I sure as fuck ain't apologizing to you. A long talk and an apology. Wow. You got your long talk and you still ain't getting no apology. So there's your long fucking talk to every fucking one of you. You all got your long goddamn fucking talk. Ain't not a goddamn one of you come say a fucking thing to me. Not any of you. But yet you still think I should apologize to you. Got it? See, if you want it, maybe you should show it. If you don't show it, you sure as fuck ain't getting it. So, Linda, respect. I wasn't respected from the day I walked through your motherfucker. Hell, I wasn't respected from the day I got the phone call to get the job. Miss Louise Cruz, you're the one that called me to hire me. Who the fuck? Again, open door policy. So answer the question. Open door policy. I kicked your fucking door in. I'm asking the fucking question now. Miss Louise Cruz, who the fuck was standing beside you when you called me trying to identify me? That's not him. It's not him. Yes, it is. It's not him. Who the fuck was the yes, it is? Who was the yes, it is? You, I don't know what your position is, HR, whatever, allowed somebody else to stand there while you had a private conversation with another fucking employee. You passed my personal private information out to others. Did you have a warrant? Did you have a warrant? Because I would argue that warrants. Warrants are a fucking joke. The next time a police officer shows you a fucking warrant and it says pare de reum or whatever the fuck it says down there, that's an illegal warrant. That's in lieu of a judge's signature. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do to you if you go along with them. That motherfucker says pare de reum or whatever the fuck it says. Tell him to fuck off, kiss your ass and go away. There is not a warrant in America that is legal if it is not signed by a judge. All warrants must be signed by a judge. Nobody can go to a judge to get a warrant signed against you without you being there. Why? Because according to the 14th Amendment, you have the right to face your accusers. And anybody standing in front of a fucking judge, asking a judge to sign a fucking warrant against you is sure as hell accusing you of something. And you got the fucking right to stand there and argue that. So next time one of those fucking thugs come to you with some fucking piece of paper that ain't got a fucking judge's signature on it, tell them to fuck off and go away. They'll have no choice but to turn around, fuck off, and go away. And if they show you one that has a fucking signature on it, well, just fucking ignore that too. Remember, I just told you, you had the right to stand there in front of that fucking judge and argue that against them. Were you there? No. So that signature's bullshit too. That cop, that thug, signed that motherfucking piece of paper before he got out of his car. It's his handwriting on there. I don't know that, but that's the accusation I'm making. Let the judge be called into court and prove that that's his signature on that motherfucking paper. At which time you get to argue it, and you probably won't have the warrant against you in the first place. Why not, Mike? Because you showed up. You showed up to argue it. You showed the judge you were willing to show up for court, which means he's going to release you on your own recognizance until your court date. You showed up. That thug is standing there doing that without you being there. So they can say, well, they didn't show up. They weren't here. They're not going to show up for court. You didn't even get the fucking opportunity. They didn't even tell you that you had a court date. They just ran into some fucking thug judge that just signs the fucking shit blindly and said, hey, go thug upon them. Now that, John Cena, that's some fucking thugonomics. You think you know thugonomics, motherfucker. No, that's some thugonomics. That's some goddamn thugonomics. Speaking of John Cena, I see a goddamn fucking video with him and Kurt Angle. Kurt walks up and gives him a hug and says, yeah, you think you know thugonomics, but you don't know nothing about hugonomics. That was a while ago, but I just seen it recently. It reminded me of it. I thought, yeah, that was fucking funny. So there you go. Josh Shapiro, all you know is thugonomics. You send your thugs out after your opponents. And I'm not going to call them political opponents. I'm just going to call them opponents. You use thugonomics. I use hugonomics. You see, I'm embracing you all here in what you might think to be my hate. I'm embracing you all. You're all going in. You're all going to question your very fucking souls. And I can assure you, some of you, wow, some of you. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I didn't do it. I didn't fucking do it. I didn't do it. But hey, I'm a psycho. Believe the rumors. Believe the rumors. What else do we got in the smallest truth, Mike? Maybe we'll move on from that. Oh, we ain't moving on from nothing. Once it goes to the smallest truth, we hit it. Some of my readers, yes, I am a mastermind. My ideas are fire. So I got to quit downplaying myself. You're right. I am a mastermind. Not in the way that you people think of a mastermind being. No, but I am. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Weren't we just talking about this? Hey, WGAL, Channel 8, Susquehanna Valley, PA. You know, WGAL News 8. You see it here. Yep. I involved you. And there it is. There's one of my motherfucking trucks, or at least it's supposed to be one of my trucks. Wouldn't have been in that motherfucking accident if I had been in charge. That's a guarantee. That's one of my motherfucking trucks. What the fuck was my driver? Well, that driver, you're fired. You're fired. You don't have a job. Your career is fucking over. I fucking told you people standing there that day, didn't I, Joe? You don't fucking crash my truck on the fucking medium of a motherfucking road. You crash it on that motherfucking highway. You lay it down in that street. You don't have a career. It's over before the accident stops. You're done. What the fuck were you doing? Were you speeding across that fucking highway? Were you looking down at a fucking phone? You're a day gabber. You were going home. You weren't a road driver. What the fuck were you doing? You killed somebody. I don't believe it was the driver that died because the door's open. It looked like he crawled the fuck out of there. Which tells me that it's the construction worker that died. You fucking piece of shit. You're done. You no longer have a career with FedEx. And if you were hired by a fucking outside contractor, and those days are over. Raj, you fucking put me in charge, and the fucking outside contractor days are over. I want that outside contractor's motherfucking head. And let me find out that is all some fucking bullshit started in the last fucking 4 years. Some bullshit, Raj. Now we're sitting here with a dead individual. I want to cry for the person who died. I do. I want so badly to bring them back. Now, like I said at the beginning of this, we went over ways we can save those people, ways we can save them. I ain't trying to save that driver. That motherfucker killed somebody. He can go to prison. Unless there was something mechanically wrong with the truck, at which point we're coming back on you, Ben. We're coming back on you. And the bullshit you had put down upon me in the fucking year and a half that I was there. Right? If I was supposed to be in charge the way I believe I was supposed to, and then I had the maintenance department, you're going to look. See, I don't work there no more. So that accident happened after they had already supposedly fired me. I'll put that fucking letter up again. Linda, call me a liar. That is your motherfucking signature on there, whether you fucking copied it or not. I don't give a shit. So I don't care if you have a letter that says something different than this one. This is the one that came in this goddamn FedEx fucking envelope with my last fucking paycheck. See? Came in this nice little pretty FedEx envelope. You can track it. See, a nice little pretty FedEx envelope with my last paycheck. And that write-up and that letter. So that falls back now on Ben. Not on Mike. On Ben. Or whatever loser you put into my place. That motherfucker's going to prison now too. That accident is their responsibility. And believe me, the DOT is going to go over that truck. And if they find one item wrong with that motherfucking truck, they're going to say that it shouldn't have been on the road. And they're done. And believe me, the DOT, if they want to find something wrong, they're going to find something wrong. There's a bolt that's just not tight enough. There's a fucking hose that's got some fucking stupid fray on it. They will find what they want. And now that they heard me say this, and they watched his fucking video back, yeah, sorry, buddy, or hun, wherever you are, you've probably seen your last days of freedom. And I'm pretty sure, Ben, they going to be in the office over there at H170 tearing it the fuck apart. While you're there, find all my information too. I've done fucking said it time and time and time again. This is a report, right? Any motherfucker out there who is a police officer, you hear this, that's a report, and you know that. Just speaking to the police is a report. So the other day when we was standing up there at Sheets and that motherfucker was harassing that goddamn guy, and I don't know what the fuck he was harassing him about, what pissed me off was the fact that he had that goddamn car sitting in the fucking middle of the driveway. So naturally I said something to him. Made goddamn sure the camera was on. I asked him, is that motherfucking camera on? It better be. We pay for those motherfucking cameras and we pay for them to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's for our protection. He said it was on. So I blah, 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 blah about the fucking parking lot. Same fucking thing I said here. Then I told the man, I think you should take the ticket. He said, why would I take the ticket? To put that in. Go into the courtroom. Tell the judge that you want the video played into the record so everybody can hear it, and then he can make a decision on it and say whether or not that's true or not. Parking lots are private property. How do you know, Mike? Because I allowed a friend of mine to use my vehicle once. He got it stuck in a snowbank. Yeah. Got it stuck in a snowbank in a parking lot. I was out on the road. So I didn't realize what was going on. Left my motherfucking truck sit there. When the fucking snow pile melted enough, my truck drifted down through the fucking parking lot and hit another car. Now, I wasn't home. So the police tried to get into contact with me. And had I gotten some kind of contact back to them, they told me that it was a parking lot. There really wasn't nothing they could have done about it. I could have moved my truck and off we would have went. They know, because by that time they had been to my house. My girlfriend told them, Michael's out in the fucking road. There ain't no way in hell he parked the truck there. which at that point they found out that my neighbor had borrowed it. He the one that fucking got it stuck there, left it sit there. And that's when they would have said, well, we had it towed because we couldn't get in contact with anybody. We had to have it towed. Otherwise, had we got in contact with you and you had come, you could have moved the vehicle and then it would have been up to the other person to sue me because that accident happened on private property. The police had no jurisdiction on the private property unless the proprietor called them. So don't pull into a parking lot to fucking write tickets anymore. You're on private property. Stop them out in the fucking street. So I see you in a fucking parking lot with your lights on or not. I may or may not say something to you. See, that driver crawled out of that truck, and that's a day cab. That driver was going home. So that driver, and I don't know how FedEx uses their day cab drivers. I know Yellow Freight used to, it was 10 hours. So you would leave Lancaster and you would go all the way to, let's say, Cleveland, Ohio, which is the majority of your 10-hour day. At the time, it was 10 hours driving. So that was the majority of your day. You would sleep there at the terminal or whatever they did. Maybe they put you in a hotel. And then the next day you would wake up and drive your 10 hours back. I don't know if FedEx's system is that way because they kept me out of this. Okay. There are things about the company that I don't know because I couldn't get access to it. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate that. I'd be able to sit here and explain to these people exactly where that truck was coming from and how long that driver's been on the road. But I'm going to say, I believe, at least the way I would have run it, with FedEx being set up the way they are, with facilities in virtually every single town and city, I don't have to have my drivers driving 10 hours a day. I send that motherfucker from here to Pittsburgh. It's 6 hours. Now they only have 11 hours they can drive. Mikey's ain't going to make it back. No, but I can bring that truck back to Carlisle. Right? Don't have a brand new facility in Carlisle. So I'll make it back to Carlisle. He's still an hour away from fucking Lewisberry. All right, I'll get him a ride home. I ain't worried about the truck. The truck belongs to me. I can have anybody transfer that truck back over to York. I'll give that man a ride home. And how do I come up with that idea? Because there's another company. Oh, which the fuck one was it? The next time I'm over that way, I will. I'll check it out and I'll get the name. But anyway, I had an interview with the man, and he told me that that's the way they worked. They run you till you're out of fucking hours, and they didn't give a fuck where you were. You pull the truck the fuck over, they'll send a van out to get you to take you home. I thought, well, I ain't fucking working for you. You mean you're going to run me clear down into fucking Virginia, 10 fucking hours? I'm going to get stuck there and have to wait 10 hours till somebody comes down there in a van and picks me up to bring me home? No. But it's the same principle. Where being a material storage and handling specialist comes in handy. I know logistics. pumping. That's my kitty cat is. From Anonymous. I hate when it does that. Yes, being a material storage and handling specialist. I know logistics is part of it. Being a truck driver, yeah, I know. So my guess is that truck was coming from Carlisle. So there's no way in hell. If that man was speeding, there's no way in hell he needed to be speeding. Oh, you don't speed through a construction zone anyway. At least you shouldn't. But I'd like to know where that truck was coming from. If that man was coming from Carlisle, there was no need for him to be driving over 50 miles an hour. No need at all for him to be driving over 50 miles an hour. You're just not that far. Sure, you're going to do 55. That's the speed limit. I'm not saying the man wouldn't do 55 or woman. I'm just saying you didn't have to do any more than 50 the whole way. It's not that time sensitive. It's just not. Simple fact is, FedEx has a rolling 2-day delivery policy. What the hell is a rolling 2-day delivery policy? We'll have it there in 2 days, and if it ain't there in that 2 days, we roll it to the next 2 days. It's a rolling 2-day policy. Hey, it works. Everybody gets their packages. Once it's shipped, it's coming. And there's nothing you can really do about it once it's shipped. If I put it on a truck in California that's going to Texas, right? Come to the East Coast across the South, because that's just what truck that fucking piece of freight went on to fill it up. And that truck runs into all kinds of storms. It could be delayed. I didn't put the storms down there. I didn't choose for that piece of freight to go on the truck. The computer did. The computer, at least if it's upgraded the way it should be, the computer decided every piece of freight that goes on every truck and sent it down that line to go on that truck. So the computer chose to send it over there in all the rain and get delayed. Not me. I probably would have put it on the truck going up to fucking Las Vegas, so it could have been sent up to 80 and across that way. But hey, I'm not in charge. All right, make some coffee. Y'all keep watching that. Yep. That's one of our trucks. That driver. I keep saying that driver. I don't know. Somebody come out. One of these news people's come out and say who died. Like I said, I don't suspect it was a driver. If you look, see the door's open. The driver got out. The door's open. The driver got out of that truck. Yeah. All right, what else we got on here? Now, I'm glad I learned about parallelograms in high school instead of how to do my taxes. It comes in handy during parallelogram season. If you want to see my comment to that, I'm glad I learned parallelograms, or I'm glad I had the time to learn parallelograms. Congratulations to the smallest truth. I've been sitting here banging this shit out for 9 years now. 9 years I've been telling you the smallest truth. The smallest truth. Some of the smallest truth. Here, want to come over to Mike's Breaks and More? That's my card store. I don't just do stupid talk shit. I buy, sell, and trade sports cards. That's a Sam Laporta, 1 of 1. I buy, sell, trade sports cards. Boxes. I rip and ship. I make breaks. I got sealed packs. Mike's Breaks and More. We do all of our breaks in Keystone Breaks. Oh, speaking of which, hey, anybody comes along, do me a favor. I am so sick and tired of being Michael Wright, having to go live. I am sick and fucking tired of it. I don't mind going live when it's my shit to go live. But Facebook will not allow you to go live until you have 100 followers. On this page, I got 10. I could use 90 more people to follow me. So could 90 people please come over to The Smallest Truth and just follow the page? Once I get to go live, drop the follows. I don't think at that point Facebook says, hey, you lost a guy. You can't go live no more. I mean, they might. I don't know. I've never experienced that. Once I've reached 100, I always usually get 101, And that's the way it is. You always have some followers that come. You always have some followers that go. So those numbers constantly go up and down. But I need 90 more people to please come over here to The Smallest Truth. See, I got 2 likes and 10 followers. I need 100. I need another 0 here, please, before I can go live. I mean, and the only reason I think people have an issue with my going live is because they just don't want to hear the bullshit I got to say. Well, if I give you a follow to free your voice, isn't it fair? You give me a follow to free mine. So while we're here, and since this is, I'll show you my other stuff. We can go to Mike's Breaks and More. Mike's Breaks and More. See, I can't go live here yet either. So come on over here. Find Mike's Breaks and More on Facebook and give out a follow. I'm down to need like 40. I need 44, right? Because it's 56. There'll be 44 more people, and Mike's Breaks and More can go live. Right now, I come into Mike's Breaks and More, and I do it as me. I got to go live as me. These are the things I have up. I have a Patreon. Come check me out on Patreon. But Optic Football Blaster Box. Those are hobby blaster boxes. There is one autograph and 2 memorabilia cards in each box. One autograph and 2 memorabilia cards in each box. I have a program called. Well, it's not a program. It's a show I'm creating. I'll take you over to the private room. Anyway, it's called Autograph Tuesdays with Crazy Mike, where we do nothing but open autograph product. So this is, I don't know if you can read it. This is the show. I'll go over it with you. We're going to open up 2025 Gold Rush Perfect Penmanship Football 5-box case. There are 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people at $150 each. Your card, and you're only getting 1 card. Your card will come shipped priority mail. The show, Autograph Tuesdays with Crazy Mike. The show will be live every Tuesday, starting at 10 p.m. So this coming Tuesday, come on over to Facebook. You'll find me. Even if I don't have anything to break, you're going to find me there at that time, live. Because eventually that time slot will be filled with a break. And what's a break? That's where we all get together. We put our money together to buy a sealed box of cards, right? Then we open that sealed box of cards and we split the cards up accordingly, according to, where we pooled. So it depends on how many people you have. You can have a divisional break, which means you open a box, you split up all the cards into the divisions that the teams are from, and those cards go to those people who pick those divisions. You have teams where you can pick your team and you get all the cards out of the box for that team. There's randoms, which means that your teams or divisions are assigned to you. There's whole box breaks like this is. You will pay the $150 and you'll get into the show. We'll put everybody's name on a wheel. I use Wheel of Names. We spin the wheel. When your name comes up, you get to pick one of the 5 boxes. That's your box. Okay. When we hand out all 5 boxes, we then open the 5 boxes to see exactly what card you got. And you are guaranteed to pull a perfect 10 autograph. Understand that. And that's where sometimes products get you, or breakers will get you, because you're going to read that and say, perfect penmanship football. And then you're going to read through and it says, oh, graded 10 autograph. Oh, you right there, you missed it because they told you exactly what you were getting. But you weren't thinking. You saw 10 and thought, oh, shit, I'm getting a 10. Yes, you are. If you look, 10 autograph, 10 autograph, 10 autograph. But the card itself is an 8.5. That's a 9.5. That's a 9. So the grade of the card may or may not be a 10. The only thing that's guaranteed in that box is that the autograph on each one of the cards we're going to pull out is graded a 10. It's a perfect autograph. It's exactly how that person signs their name. And it's still a graded card, whether it's a 9, a 9.5, but people see that and think they're getting a 10. And that's not what they're getting. But just come on over to Mike's Breaks and More. Go down into my comments and just comment what number you want. Okay, 3 or 5. And all this does is starts our list on the wheel. So the person who takes number 1 gets their name put on the wheel first. But then we shuffle all the names on the wheel. Boom, 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 and then we spin it. So it doesn't matter really what number you take. It's just your starting position on the wheel before we shuffle. That's all. In other breaks, it matters what spot you take. Like in a random team break, right? If this was a random box and I had already assigned boxes to a number, the number you pick matters because that's the box you get. But this is for Autograph Tuesdays with Crazy Mike. It happens every single Tuesday, starting at 10 p.m. You can find it on Facebook. I got one going and one interested. Tuesday, April 29th. These are the ones we have. This is the first one I'd like to do. This is a 2025 Gold Rush Black Bag autographed jersey. They're football. I know it says multi-sport down there. I can get either. I can get multi-sport and I can get football. Just going to change the picture to the football. But there are 10 bags in this break. 10 bags. Each bag will have one autograph and authenticated jersey. Just pick what number you want. It's 100 ducks per number. And then again, the show is Autograph Tuesdays with Crazy Mike, the product. There. This is the first one. So if we fill this is the first one we'll do Tuesday. The 29th will be this one. Otherwise, come on 10 o'clock Tuesday night, the 29th, and I'll be sitting there selling this. This will be what I'm pushing that night. Because there will be some people come to the event. It's over there. It's posted in the events, so you'll get notice about it even if you aren't my friend. You'll see the events. Autograph Tuesdays with Crazy Mike. Click on it. You know, it's not always going to be 100 ducks. Some of them will be cheaper. Some will be more expensive, depending on what you're breaking. This is another form of break, right? Where the other forms, you're opening the box, you're splitting the cards up. You know, it's a lot of work. This way, I put all of the people in, and everybody gets a prize, right? Nobody's left out. Everybody gets a prize. Ain't that the way we live now? I mean, weren't we just bitching earlier about the left? You know, and everybody needs a prize. Well, here, okay. See, I don't hate you people. I've compensated for you. So everybody gets a prize. Everybody's a winner. So there, I compensated for the left. There's your compromise. Everybody's a winner. Just cost you 100 ducks to be a winner. Right, here's the product. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put it in the show, spin it off. Same way I just explained the last one. Just pick a name or pick a number. And we'll go to the wheel. We'll randomize everybody. We'll spin it. When your name comes up, you pick one of the 10 bags. And whatever's in that bag is yours. The claim window. You can claim them now. Just go into the comments. 4. And that's all you got to do. Because I'll see your name and your number. And that indicates to me that Jack who the fuck ever wants number 4. Well, I'll give them number 4. And they are assigned according to when the comment was posted. So I know sometimes with Facebook, you'll post a comment and it'll go way up above everybody else's. So it's like everybody's missing it. I go through them. And according to the time is when you get your number. So if 2 people call the same number, 2 people call 6, the person who called it first is going to get it. And it'll be time-stamped, right? Your comments are time-stamped. It says, made this comment, 3:15. Well, it says you made your comment at 3:17. 3:15 beats 3:17 by 2 minutes. So claim window is open now. It'll close on the 25th. At that point, that gives me the time to get all the stuff done, process payments, get the show wrote up, you know, and prepared. That way, come Sunday, we can be done, right? Because then the show's coming on Tuesday. So the donation window, it is open now. You can click on it. You can pick your number and donate. Just click the link. It'll take you to my Facebook or to my PayPal. And just click the buy now button. All right, there's a product description. This is what you get: 1 jersey and bag in Gold Rush Break. This product is available for domestic shipping only. All right. And it says it ships free. Yeah, I'm going to put it in a priority mailbox and send it right off to you. But when you come to my stuff, you'll find these links. Others are using them as well. I'm not the only person using the links. So basically, this is what happens over at Mike's Brakes and More. So what else do we got, Mike? Well, we already know about the smallest truth. The Great American Card Hunt. That's where you go and post all of the hits you get out of any of the packs, boxes that I open with you. You'll get your cards in the mail. I hope, and I ain't got nobody do it yet. I hope that you'll come over here to the Great American Card Hunt. What happened? And you'll post them over here. Right, just come on in and post your shit. See, my stuff's rolling through here. But post your hits you get from me and the Great American Card Hunt, where we're all on the hunt for the Great American Card. You know about the smallest truth. Chickies Rock Pyros. That's where I do all my fireworks stuff. See, look, all my stuff. Keystone Brakes. That is our break room. That is our private break room. That's where we go break all of our product. It's private. What we do in that room is what we do in that room. This is Chickies Rock Pyros. This is where I do all my fireworks stuff. You can check it out too. Only 8 followers there. I get 100. I can go live here. So I can't go live at a lot of places, just on me, myself. And what you find here now, right now, is not many videos. There's a few. But pictures of how I set my boards up. Best damn firework I think you're ever going to find for a 200 grammer. That is called the Tower of Power. You can get it at Keystone Fireworks. Awesome firework. All right. And then if you like silver and gold and the like, you can come right on over here to Mike's Coins and Currency. That's where I sell all my silver and gold. Right now, I'm pushing silver. Do you want 10-ounce silver bars? Just click the link. It's just like the other link I showed you. Do you want a graded American Eagle? I'll show you an example. You get a mystery eagle. It'll be a 1-ounce silver eagle. This silver eagle is a 2011 S early release. It is an MS70. Your eagle will be MS69 or higher. I charge $65 for these eagles. At MS69 or higher, I use this coin as an example. If you look that coin up on NGC, it'll tell you it's a $110 coin. Just click on the link and I'll have your eagle sent right. Do you want 5-ounce silver bars? I have just plain old silver browns. You can catch me when I'm online over there. I go over there. I go live. This is the one page I have that I can go live. I got 1,900 followers here. So I guess we're done bitching for now. I guess we're going to cut this off. I'll check you all out later. All right.